Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a Boohoo haul for autumn/October 2025. I have ordered some jackets, some like faux suede, some like knit things, basically all the perfect clothing items for cozy season. It'll be a try on haul as always. Everything will be linked down below, and I do also have a discount code which is literally just Georgie. It's like a permanent discount code. I think you might be able to use it on top of other discounts as well, potentially, like already, like things already in the sale and stuff like that. It's just a discount code that is always usable. I was going to say relevant, always applicable basically. So keep a note of it in your notes folder on your phone or something. If you ever want to place a Boohoo order, Georgie will get you, I believe, 15% off, but I think sometimes it fluctuates and changes and could be more. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering now, and we're going to get straight on with the haul. And first up, we will start with this jacket. This is like a faux suede bomber style jacket. I absolutely love the colour of this. It's like a gorgeous dark sort of sand colour, like almost like wet sand, you know, when like the waves are coming in, and I absolutely love it. And it kind of reminds me of the one that Zara have come out with recently that I absolutely love. However, it's like £139 I think, because it's real leather and real suede, and it's also got a bit of a weird smell to it. I think because it's leather, it has a bit of a funky smell to it, and it's really rigid, like the material. It feels really weird to touch, and it's also like really structured. So I love it, but I don't love it enough for the price tag. Whereas this, I feel like is kind of similar vibes, but a lot cheaper. It still has a bit of structure to it without it being too much, and then it just zips up down the middle, has pockets there, collar detail, and then this is what it looks like on the back. I love this kind of sleeve detail here on the arms. I really love that, and then just goes down like that. And this I got in a UK 10, and for reference, I'm 5'5" and I'm a size 6. And then I also got another faux suede jacket. This one is like a chocolatey brown sort of colour with this white piping stitching, which I quite liked. I just liked the contrast on it, and I love the shape of this one. Like, I love the pockets, how they're like slightly different, like the shape of the pockets I loved. Zips down the middle. Really love the shape of this jacket, like nice and rounded and boxy and baggy. And then this is what the back looks like. This one I got in a size 8. It looks quite oversized actually, so I feel like I made the right decision with that. And again, it's nice and thick and structured without being too thick. It's quite a good autumnal jacket. Like, come December, I don't think this would be warm enough unless you wear like a jumper or like thermals, kind of like layer underneath it. But at the moment, this or like some jeans or something, I feel like is the perfect autumn outfit. Chuck on a pair of Uggs if you want to be that little bit warmer, and you're good to go. So we have those. And then I got this cardigan, which I just thought was so cute. I'm absolutely obsessed. Sorry, this is just like in the way and kind of annoying me. I am absolutely obsessed with wrap cardigans at the moment, like the ballet style ones. I absolutely love wearing them to Pilates classes. I don't know if it's like unlocking some inner childhood wish or something, or whether I just really like them. So when I saw this one, I thought I'd get it because this is like a knitted kind of style one, which is different to all the other ones I've got, because the other ones are like activewear kind of ones. But this one I thought was kind of cute, maybe to wear like these white wide leg trousers or something. I mean, you could still wear it like over the top of your Pilates stuff to go to Pilates. So then, like when you're going to grab your post Pilates iced latte, you can have like a warm knit cardigan on, because this is probably going to be a little bit warmer and a bit thicker than the activewear ones. But in terms of actually wearing it for Pilates, I personally wouldn't, because it's not like workout material, if that makes sense. Which is why I was thinking of wearing it for like white wide leg trousers or something, just like a nice cute little knit cardigan. I also love the colour of this. It's like that mushroomy colour that I'm just obsessed with. And this I got in a size extra small. It's not super thick, like it's not the thickest cardigan in the world, but it's really nice like layering. Also this underneath like a big wool style coat in the winter I think would look really lovely. And I don't think it was too expensive. I can't remember how much it was. I want to say like £15 or something, but I didn't think it was bad. And then talking of Pilates and activewear, I did buy a couple of bits from, I think it's called Boohoo, what is it called, like Design Studio or Active or something like that. They have this whole like activewear range, which they really seem to be putting a lot of thought into at the moment, and they've come up with some really lovely pieces. So I got a few of them, starting off with this like 3-piece 4-piece mix and match kind of set thing. This is actually a collaboration with Sasha Rebecca, who is an influencer who is Jack Grealish's partner. She came out with like this whole Pilates activewear like range, and I really loved it. So these are some bits from that range. So first up, I just have a simple brown headband, super basic, but I thought this would look really nice with these bits to just kind of like tie it all in, make it a little bit more of an outfit. And then I got this sports bra, which is just like a simple, pretty basic sports bra, but I loved the colour of it, just like a simple chocolatey brown colour, and it's just like a little scoop neck bralette type one. And then on here it just says Design Studio Sports, although I'm not gonna lie, I feel like after a couple of washes that is gonna come off. It's that kind of like sticky iron-on thing that I just don't think is gonna last very well, so just bear that in mind. And that is what the back looks like. And I got this one in an extra small, and then I also got this sports bra because I really liked this. I felt like it was a little bit different. It basically has this like double layer type thing, and I've seen quite a few people recently with their like Pilates or gym outfits wearing not necessarily like two sports bras, but wearing like a little sports bra and then like a longer line sports bra over the top or something like that, which I've never really done and I've never really thought about. But I'm actually quite enjoying this layering thing. I feel like it looks quite nice, and like especially in the winter, if you just want to be in like a sports bra and leggings, it can be a bit cold, but if you're doing like a layering with like a little sports bra and a little top, it can kind of work. So this is like that layering vibe without actually having to layer, because it is just one sports bra all in one. So you have the gorgeous chocolatey brown, and then you've got this like taupey sort of brown colour behind it, and then on the back it has this really lovely crossover detail, which I really like. So again, you've got like the chocolatey brown straps, which are slightly thicker, and then you have the thinner sort of taupey straps, which are then taupey, that is definitely not a word, the thinner taupe straps with this then like cut out detail, and again the Design Studio little transfer iron-on thing, which I really don't feel like it's going to last well in the wash. And then they did have normal leggings, they also had flared yoga leggings, but I saw these, which I don't feel like are very common or very popular in the like activewear industry, I guess. These are just wide leg leggings, so they're not tight, but they're also not flared. I feel like you kind of get one or the other. You don't often get just like a straight wide leg legging, and I quite like that because I felt like it is a little bit different. So this is what they look like, just literally simple wide leg. Obviously you get like wide leg trousers and wide leg joggers, but I just don't feel like wide leg leggings are a thing. And I mean, there may be a reason for that, because I may try these on and they may look absolutely hideous, and that may be why wide leg leggings aren't really a thing. But I just thought these with the little sports bra would be really cute, like a nice little kind of top and then wide leg, not super tight leggings on the bottom. I just quite like that kind of imbalance type thing. I thought that could look quite nice. So I'm excited to try these because, like I said, they're just a little bit different, because I feel like there's only so much you can do with gym wear Pilates stuff to make it different. So this makes it a little bit fun. And these I got in an extra small. And then I did also get from the same collection a little wrap top, because as I have said, I'm just obsessed with wrap tops at the moment and I just can't help myself. And this one is ever so slightly a different colour to what I already have. I have like a white creamy one, a black one and a baby pink one. And this one is more like a beigey cream one, not that different to the white one, to be honest, so I don't know if I really can justify keeping this, but we shall see. But it's just this like cream wrap top, really lovely material, perfect for working out in. Again, if it's like cold, you know, when you first start your Pilates class, before you get that burn, this is perfect, and then you can just like take it off without, you know, having to deal with a hoodie and messing up your slick back. You can just obviously unwrap it. It's a really, yeah, really lovely colour, really lovely material. I don't think this is too expensive either, because I feel like these wrap tops can go up really high in price. Like I've tried to find like nice mushroomy colour ones and I either can't find them or they're like £50. So this one being like £15, just able to order on Boohoo, is so good because it's a really lovely material and a really lovely colour. And for some reason, my fully charged camera battery is now out of charged, and I'm not even halfway through the video and I don't know how that's happened, so I'm just going to quickly change that and then we shall carry on. Okay, we are back and we're going to carry on with activewear, because I did pick up a couple more tops, but I just really love the look of these. These kind of tops I feel like are so popular at the moment, like Primark are coming out with them, Tala obviously already had theirs, but these ones on Boohoo I thought I would try, because the Primark ones are so hard to get your hands on because I feel like they sell out really quickly. but I love this kind of style of top, and the Boohoo ones are really affordable. So I got this black one. They're basically just like a long line sports bra top type thing with this fold over detail, and they're just really flattering. And I also love a long line top because I don't sometimes want to just be in like a tiny little sports bra and leggings. I've said it before and I will say it again, especially if I'm going to run some errands like pop to Waitrose or something to stock up on my Jason sourdough after I've been to Pilates. I don't necessarily, when I'm not in like a workout environment, I sometimes feel a bit like uncomfortable and a bit underdressed if I'm wearing just like a little sports bra. So these are perfect because they're like a long line top type thing. So even if you weren't going to a Pilates class and you just wanted to be comfy in like leggings and a cute top on a Saturday morning to go for a coffee date with your friend, these kind of tops are perfect for that. And then the back is just like a little V-neck type thing. And this I got in a size extra small, and then I also got the white one, which actually doesn't look too see-through. I haven't tried it on yet, but it's actually looking pretty promising. And both these tops do have like the removable lining and padding in them, which is really good. So I don't think it'll be see-through on the top here because of that. I just don't know if maybe this bottom bit might be ever so slightly see-through, but hopefully not. And then again, just like the little V-neck on the back. These feel really lovely as well. Like the material is really nice and stretchy, nice and thick, ever so slightly buttery as well. I think these were, I can't quite remember, definitely under £20 I want to say, maybe even under £15, and for that price I definitely feel like they're worth it. Like they are very, very good quality. And then seeing as it is cozy season and the dark nights are drawing in, Bake Off is on the television. It's dark by 6 p.m. It is basically the season for pyjamas, and I saw these ones on Boohoo and I couldn't resist, and they are actually so cute. Like now that I've seen them in person, I love them even more. This is them, and they are like a mushroomy colour, fluffy. I don't know if fluffy is the right word because they are fluffy, but they're not like super fluffy. They're like a fleecy kind of fluff type material, kind of like boyfriend style pyjamas. So this is the top, just like a long line shirt. I got this in a size 8 because I didn't want it to be too tight, but actually the shirt looks quite nice and baggy and oversized, which I love because I just don't feel like you want tight small pajamas, especially not this style. Like you want them to be nice and oversized, but the problem is I kind of want the shirt to be like a size 12, but I need the trousers to be a size 6, otherwise they fall off my waist. So this actually looks quite good. Like the shirt does seem quite nice and boxy and oversized. It's just got like a little pocket detail there, and then these are the trousers to go with it. And this material is so soft, like it's that perfect cozy lazy Sunday pajama kind of material. So these are then the trousers, just like a wide leg, really, really soft. The only annoying thing is they don't have pockets, which I feel like is kind of frustrating because I find I use pockets like all the time. Even when I'm at home, like say you're doing like, it's Sunday and you're making pancakes, you might want your phone in your pocket or something, or like a little bit of skincare, because I normally do like my Shark LED mask, which you have to do on clean skin, but that takes like 15 minutes. So by like I come upstairs, wash my face, go downstairs, sit on the sofa, do my Shark LED mask, and then I want to put on a serum afterwards, so the serum will be in my pocket ready for me to put on afterwards. Can't do that with this. So I feel like that does lose points for the lack of pockets, but the material it does kind of make up for, because honestly this is like the nicest material. This is the kind of thing, like if somebody was wearing this, I would want to hug them because of how soft they feel, if that makes sense. Like these are super cozy, lazy Sunday, rainy autumnal day kind of pajamas, and they are perfect for that. And then randomly I did get something from the men's section, but I feel like it was a little bit of a fail. I got this white cardigan. It's like a white waffle knit, and it was in the sale, and I felt like it had potential. However, it's oversized anyway, and it's from the men's section, and they only had a size large in stock, so it's absolutely huge, and I feel like it's just gonna be way too big for me, and not really kind of what I wanted. I just felt like it was kind of giving like maybe vibes when I saw it online, like the kind of button-up cardigan, and I felt like the waffle knit could be quite nice. I don't know, I felt like it had potential. However, this is just gonna absolutely swamp me and be way too big for me, so it was a slight fail on that front. And then I did get a couple of accessories bits. So first up I got this, which is gonna seem a bit random to some people, but I absolutely love this. I absolutely love wearing jumpers around my shoulders, especially like in the autumn winter. I love that kind of layering look, especially if I've got like a big coat on, put a jumper over the shoulders. However, that many layers can get really annoying, especially like in the depths of winter, because obviously like it's really cold outside, so that many layers is perfect. But when you go inside a shop, you get absolutely boiling. And also sometimes when you've got that many layers on, you actually can't feel the jumper that's around your shoulders. And when you've got like a coat on and then you've got a jumper around your shoulders and then you've got your hair down, it's like the most overstimulating thing ever. And like, it looks lovely, but sometimes it's really like impractical and the jumper constantly falls off and it's like an added weight on your shoulders. So when I saw this, which is basically like a little scarf type thing that does like what a jumper would do, like it gives the same effect of having something tied around your shoulders, but this is so unbelievably lightweight, and obviously this is made for doing that. So like these are longer than jumper sleeves are, so you can tie this and it should stay in place. Whereas sometimes my jumpers, especially if they're like a boxy wide fit jumper, they actually don't fit very well for like going around my shoulders and tying them, whereas this is literally made for that. So it works really well. I mean, it doesn't work well with this outfit, but I just thought I'd give you a rough idea of what it kind of does and what it looks like. I do feel like these taily arm bits are quite long. I feel like they're a bit unnecessarily long. However, once I've got a coat on and stuff, I suppose it'll go a little bit more like that. I don't know. And then it just kind of looks like that in the back. Some people probably think that looks stupid and probably thinks that this is a stupid idea, but to me, this is a genius invention that I very much welcome in my life, because it means I can do the layering tied around the shoulder look without having the inconvenience and added weight of a jumper tied around my shoulders. So I love that. And then I also got these because these are just, they just look so cute. And I already have earmuffs, but these ones are like such a nice kind of colour. They have like, I want to say fluffy ones, but yeah, I suppose they're like fluffy, whereas these are more of a faux fur. And I just love the colour because it's kind of got like 3 dimensions to the colour. And they also like fold in like this, which I thought was quite practical. If I was going to be here for fireworks night or like bonfire night, then best believe I would be wearing these for that, because not only are they cute, but they would keep my ears warm and they would also make the fireworks not as loud. They look absolutely ridiculous with the slick back. I feel like these are kind of the type of thing I might need to wear with my hair down, because that did look slightly horrendous. But I just think that colour is so cute. And for like autumn, winter, I often find as well, like if I go to the beach or I go out and I get cold ears, it gives me a really bad headache. So keeping my ears warm on a windy, cold winter day is actually very crucial for me. So that is how I'm justifying another pair of earmuffs, because like I said, I have like, you know, like the UGG style ones where they're like a kind of tan colour and then they've got like the cream ball around the side, whereas these are a completely different vibe. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. And that is it for this Boohoo haul. I really hope you all enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down below if you haven't already. I feel like that was actually a really good Boohoo haul. Like, don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm just looking at everything on the bed. The colour scheme of everything is just so up my street. Like obviously so neutral and brown, like autumnal tones. And they actually had some really lovely pieces. Like some of those things were kind of giving Zara vibes, but not on a Zara budget, which we absolutely love. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you at some point soon with another one. Bye!